Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. This one caught by Davis. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Well, remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Second down and 6 now. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you, and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless, any given Sunday. Anything can happen in this league.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10. Their 17-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, alert 33.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Real. Hey, alert 33. Done.
Mayfield looks to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on third down. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Kings. Regular. Alert. What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Cardinals at 0-9 now on the year. And they come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And this is a team that's not shown much consistency during this losing streak, because they've never really looked like they've been ready to play. You question their motivation. You wonder what's going on with them. And I'll have a PhD in psychology, but the body language, it's awful.
Hey, alert. 180. Point it right. That's up.
Now Mayfield. Out left to Dotson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, grab that dagger play, grab that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
You look at this Niner defense, and they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And again, it's Mayfield. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Kings. Regular.
Mayfield to throw it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Alert! 180! Hey, alert! Hurry! What's that?
Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Quentin Williams in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Point it right. 180! Real. Hey, alert 33! Pistol. What's that?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Max Crosby. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
Jason Myers on for the
We're scoreless after 1.
50-yard attempt.
Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. Kicking into a headwind here in the second quarter. Myers' kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you get the squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Here's Mahomes to throw. The Cards get to it here. He's brought down for a sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now here's Mahomes. This is Smith with the ground. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. That one goes for 24 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Mahomes going to change things up. And now they'll shift things around. Here's Brooks. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jonathan Brooks hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Run.
Throwing, Mayfield. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Regular. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Hurry.
He'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Alert. Pistol. Hey, alert.
Mayfield now. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
180.
Mayfield on play action. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Max Crosby. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Deep to return is Darius Davis. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. In motion right is Smith. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A gain of 3, 2nd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Yellow. 15. 180. 15. Hey, dribble it.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he will find his man Samuel. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The good pickup there, 22.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Baker going to change it up. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now 2nd and 9.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hurry, hurry! Get him, get him! Hey, my man! Hey, alert, 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 alert! What's that?
Mayfield looks to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Hurry, hurry! Run. Pistol. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
180. Hey,
not liking the look. They'll change the play. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cards are an extra point away from evening this one up. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are even at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Flush to his right. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Regular. Alert. Real. What's that?
Following the interception, Mayfield. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
180! Kings! Hey, alert! Point it right. What's up?
Now Mayfield. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
180! Run. Pistol. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Out is Myers for the Seahawk field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter. So a chance to give his guys a second half lead there, but it goes by the wayside.
And Brandon, that's the worst sound in the world for an NFL kicker. Gong!
That was good. Do that again.
Gong!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete. This is Mitchell. Touchdown. Adnan Mitchell, 57 yards. And the Niners have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And the Niners get there and bring him down. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
At the 22-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Kings, Kings, Kings! Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry! 180! Hey, alert 33! Pistol, pistol, pistol. Up, up! Regular, regular, regular! What's that?
Mayfield now from the 50. That is complete downfield to Knox. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Like the design that we're seeing right there, this is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Pollard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now here's Mahomes. He's got Bellinger. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
3rd and 4.
Hey, red win, red win. 43.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Yellow. 15, 15. Hey, yellow, color. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Alex Highsmith in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught at the 20. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. His tremendous season passing the football, it continues, Charles. That last throw puts him over 4,000 yards now on the year.
And he's still got the rest of November and all of December still to play. So to me, 5,000 yards, very much in play.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going.
Yellow.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Real. Hurry! Run. Up. What's up?
Mayfield. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 11
Kings.
at the 22-yard line.
Hey, alert! Hey, alert 33.
Now Mayfield. Finding Samuel. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
180. Up.
Option play. Here's Pollard.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Point it right. Regular. Pistol. What's up?
Here's Baker. And this one is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Hurry. Real. What's up?
Mayfield. That is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
180. Run. Up. Kings. What's that?
Mayfield to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
180. Hey, alert 33. Alert. Point it right. Kings.
Mayfield to throw. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
180. Hurry. Kings. Regular. Hey, alert. Done.
Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now Mayfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the